I'm gonna be like Colby, like, oh hey guys.
Yeah. Oh hey. You guys recording something?
When did you get here?
You've been recording.
Hi. How are y'all doing? This is Sarah with Build Across. I went ahead and jump started on this base coat because I got a lot of things to do today. So today I'm gonna paint a church for you, church round. I really love these. You can do so much with them, and they can hang year round. This one that I'm gonna do today is gonna look a little more fallish because I just like these colors right now. Even though it's spring, you can do it with blues. I think I did one for Tara one time that was all blues and grays. This one's gonna be a little more reds and oranges. Sunset. I guess instead of fall, I mean sunset. No yawning in my studio. So I put the back. I made the background. Y'all are gonna have to excuse me. It's just me and these two knuckleheads today. I made the background putty, and I have the church a little bit off center the way I designed it so that you could do. I would do vinyl right here because I'm not a writer. But this one that I like to do that I'm going to show y'all today, I've always vinyl on this side, Blessed Assurance, Jesus is mine. You could do a scripture, quote, a saying, like if your mama had a saying growing up, or I like to do hymns. I like to do Blessed Assurance, and I also like to do He is risen, and then sings my soul is a good one. Or it is well with my soul. What's some other good ones, guys?
Victory in Jesus is always one of my favorites.
Jesus is just all right.
Jesus
Power
is
in the
just
blood.
all right. Oh yeah. Power in the blood. Yeah. Washed white as snow. So today, comment.
Oh, that's church.
Yeah, I got that. Comment your favorite quote or hymn so that we would know what you would put on it, and tag a friend, and today we'll send you and your friends a church round.
Ooh.
So, this is a special day.
So special.
Just comment or comment what you would put on it, and your friend or your mom or whoever you want to get one to. So I'm mixing a little bit of burlap in with the putty just to give it some sky vibes. Let's see. Getting my edge all the way around. I'm actually going to be taking these to Canton, so I'm probably not going to vinyl them until I get there. All right. Now I'm going to do my base for my round. I'm going to do it palmetto green. I love this green. I have my living room furniture painted in palmetto and sawmill gravy are my two favorite, or my two living room colors.
Nancy said, "Blessed Assurance."
Yes, that's what this was
Casey
going to
the
say.
Ginger said, Jeremiah 29:11.
Yes.
Definitely.
Trying to think. What other hymns I love? It as well is my favorite hymn.
Peggy said hi. She thanked you for painting the cross. She painted hers.
Oh yeah.
And wants to know where to post it to share it.
Billy?
We have a couple different ways you can do it. You can post it as a comment in that live video. Just look in the feed there, make a new comment. You'll be able to post a picture. You could also join our tips and tricks group if you're not already a part of it. And there's a good place to share with other customers that are using our products.
You can also share it to our Facebook page, huh? Can you do that?
No, not directly.
You just post it as a comment.
Yeah.
So Crafty said at the cross is her favorite.
At the cross, that's a good one.
I stayed in the garden with him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This one, and he walks with me. Is that the name of it?
Mary, did you know?
No.
She knew. She knew.
What's the song on Sister Act where they all ended up clapping? Oh,
at the end? Oh no, oh happy day.
Oh Happy Day, yeah.
Oh happy day. Yeah, I love that one. I'm trying to think of how it goes. Jesus washed my sins away. And then he something taught me how to watch and pray. Yeah. Watch and pray, and he taught me how to live. That used to be my show. Lauryn Hill was in that.
No, that's the second one.
Yeah, I like both of them. Lauryn Hill was only in the second one?
Yeah.
Pretty sure she was in the first one.
No, that's what.
Lauren Hill is one of the students in the first one.
Yeah, there's no students in the first one.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Boom, boom, boom.
She knows her sister.
She knows her sister act.
She used to live at the convent.
Yeah. I watched growing up.
That's a good one, though. His eyes on the sparrow.
Yes.
What was that, bro?
Oh, Lord.
I wonder what.
Okay, I'm going to use buttercream as the color for the church. Y'all, we're filming. I'm going to use buttercream as the color for the church. While they have personal conversations on camera.
Not personal.
Hey, Scarlett, anything going on with kettle corn?
We work for ministry.
Scarlett's going to come tell us some kettle corn news.
Huh? Uh-oh.
I
Just get me fired up.
Okay, I have a serious question while we're talking about hymns and stuff. Because this is my thought lately, or one thing that I've been wondering. Because my dad is terminal right now, and you want to talk first? Go ahead. Let's Scarlett talk.
Coming in on a deeper conversation. I'll let you guys know real quick. I don't know. This weekend, starting tomorrow, all purchases on Kettle Corn, Papa Lot, kettlecorn.com will receive a free bag.
What?
So Friday through Sunday, get your orders in. That's all I have to say.
Thank you,
And there's
Charlotte.
free shipping over $50 too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, big discussion time. I know. Well, okay, my dad's terminal, and we're doing what we can this year to just do everything we can. But it's crossed my mind lately. I've been thinking about this. Do you think when we get to heaven that we are conscious? Because it says there'll be no sorrow, no pain. But how can there be no sorrow, no pain if you are aware of your family still on earth, or aware that someone doesn't come to heaven, or like, you know what I'm saying? So will we even be conscious of each other, like familia
Jesus was.
in heaven?
But when he came back, he still had the same.
We're not coming back.
I'm just saying, but his resurrected body did.
Yeah. How can there be no sorrow or no pain though? If we know that somebody didn't get there. If we're like, Grandma? And she's not there. Wouldn't it be a little sad?
You think you'd be shielded from memories that cause that?
I don't know. If
You won't experience human emotionality.
I know.
Because you won't have the chemicals that cause it to happen
The
in the physical
molecular
body.
compounds.
Yeah. So who knows? So
This is just something I've been thinking about lately.
Are you gonna have it?
Well, yeah, but
See that?
will I know my family
You don't have to be
there?
sad about me. Amazing Grace.
Scarlett won't let me talk about it. Everybody's thinking right now.
I mean, I was just like praying yesterday, talking like asking the Lord to, because my dad's going to do some things or whatever, and asking God to like, if He could, to just bless my mom yesterday.
Yeah.
And I feel like He did. I felt like He told me He would. So I believe, like,
Bless your mom in heaven.
I know they're not worried about these earthly things, but I do, I
Yeah.
do believe that, like, they know of the good things.
Yeah.
His kingdom's here. So that they get glimpses.
I used to think about it when I was a kid, like, oh man, my granddaddy's watching me, or
I used to
something.
think about it in a weird way too. Like,
But I don't. That's you. I don't think about it like that anymore. I just wonder how conscious of family members will be like, or will we just be happy go lucky and not even concerned about it, or like see each other and be like, oh, I think I used to know you. Here comes Scarlett.
Yeah, I think.
Everything when we go to heaven.
Right.
I do want to know everything.
And everything.
Rosie is right.
Yeah. But what about, will we be sad about the people we don't see?
Rosie said we'll be so involved in praising Jesus
Right,
that
that's
there'll
right.
be no other time. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
The presence of God is way more than we can understand right now.
Yeah. I want to be like,
just the glimpses we get are.
I want to like have a list in my pocket of things I need to know about.
I don't think it's worth any of it.
Mysteries I need solved. Cold cases. I do love the song His Eyes on the Sparrow. Man. Sister Tony would teach us that it was like a whole nother, like we'll have a whole other purpose and job, and all that kind of stuff. I have no like firm, like I'm not one of those people like, oh, it's gonna be like this.
right. I can't
Because I don't know. But I do have a hope and a faith that it will be good for me. Okay, we don't have to talk about that anymore. It was just something that was on my mind.
In this aspect, you'll be like the angels in heaven, Sarah. That's what Jesus said about the marriage.
Yeah. Angels.
That's good enough for me.
It's for lunch.
I'm hungry.
Are you? I'm having a salad. I gotta run an errand at lunch. Okay, so I'm using buttercream. I use chocolate on the roof here. Have we gotten any more songs or hymns or?
I mean, yeah, but they were repeating some of the ones. I haven't seen it.
Any new ones?
Just an update on our follower goal. We're trying to reach 100,000 followers by this summer, and we're up to a little over 80,000, which is
awesome.
4,000 since we first announced that. So that's pretty good.
One song that I always thought was a hymn was Edelweiss. Do you remember that one from The Sound of Music?
No.
Edelweiss. I know. Tara remembers it, don't you? Or she's in your office. Edelweiss, the song that he sang in The Sound of Music about the white flower, and I always in my mind thought it was an Easter song. So I was doing that Easter lily shape right there that I just finished, and I looked it up because I was going to put some of the lyrics on it. It isn't. They wrote it just for that musical. I was totally shocked. Hammerstein, is that his name? Rogers.
Rammstein?
No, not Rammstein. Rogers and is it Rogers and Hammerstein?
I don't know.
I recognize that name, but I know.
They're the ones who wrote all the musicals, like Really? There are men who enjoy musicals.
I'm not saying
I know a little bit. But
I'm not
Oh, ridiculous.
that guy.
Uncultured swine.
Yeah, maybe
Y'all are
so.
ridiculous.
So be it. But Rosie remembers that song, Sarah.
Yes.
So.
He played it on the guitar and sang it to the kids, but it's really like a song about his home country, Austria, I think. But I always thought it was a Easter song. I could have sworn we sung it growing up in the Methodist church.
A lot of people who offered prayers for your family, Sarah.
Oh, thank you.
Wish you peace.
Rogers and
Yeah.
Hammerstein.
Is that what it is, Rogers
Yeah.
and Hammerstein?
Rosie said she grew up watching musicals.
Yes, me too.
Oh, look. You know, there we go. Roger.
We always watch musicals.
Sweet, sweet spirit. There's one I haven't seen.
Sweet, sweet spirit. Sing it, sing it.
I wonder if it's the one.
Okay, I'm gonna paint the. Oh, I forgot to do the window
Our
box.
God is an awesome God.
That's a good one.
Just put a lot of mine.
Solid.
In the garden.
That's
In
what I
the
keep
garden.
I think that's the same. Was that the one where he walks with me and talks with me?
No, I don't think so. I think that's separate.
I go.
Kara, do you remember Edelweiss?
Yep.
Did you know that they wrote it specifically for that movie? It's not like a hymn. I thought it was a hymn. I like Holy, Holy, Holy.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I
Yeah,
Surrender.
lightsaber.
I Surrender's a good one. I Surrender All.
I'll fly away. We missed that one.
Yeah.
Rosie.
I like I Surrender All. We don't sing hymns
And
anymore.
around again. I like watching as stuff is getting accomplished for Ken. I'm sure some other people do too. You kind of get a glimpse of some of the work you do in the studio. The cool stuff. We were even training a new painter yesterday to help do some of these other things that we bring to Ken.
Okay. Now I'm going to do the door barn red because red doors are awesome. And then I'm going to do my stained glass windows. And don't worry if you get outside of the lines on this stuff because you're going to come back with a little bit of an outline here that's going to make up for it. Well, that's super. Dried up.
Good luck.
How great thou art.
How great thou art. That's a good one.
Rosie said I was right about the garden.
It is the same song?
Yeah.
Church in the Wild Wood.
I've never heard that one.
Speak life. How great thou art. When we all get to heaven.
Mm-hmm. I haven't heard that since I was a kid, I don't think.
Not, what is the one that, it's a hymn, but those guys do it. I can't remember what it's called. I sang it at my sister's wedding. Kings, what's their name?
King and Country or
King,
something?
no. Is it King and
Are you
Country?
talking about the old guys?
No.
Like the modern day.
King's Kaleidoscope.
King's Kaleidoscope does it. Take my heart, let it be tethered to thee. Raise my Ebenezer. What is that?
Fount of every blessing. Come now, fount.
Come thou fount of every blessing. That one, yeah. To my heart to sing thy praise. Okay. Now I'm going to do, while this dries, I'm going to do stained glass windows. Watch, because this is the cool part. I'm going to use Peacock. Antebellum. And Daisy Yellow. And the red. I'm going to put as a base coat behind it the Where did I put that green? Oh, the palmetto green, because it's going to also be reflecting off the flowers or whatever's down here going on. So I'm going to take a nice smooth brush, dry that off. I'm going to do the palmetto. You can't see it, but there are lines on here. I painted over them. I can see them still. So I'm going to paint the shape of the window. I'm going to do one window at a time because it's better if it's wet. It blends better. Don't worry about it blending into your buttercream that you painted on here, because that's okay too. It's a window, it's glass. There are several types of ways to do stained glass windows. You can do pointillism, which is where you would just dot, 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 which is what I did on that. Hand me one of those fish, BJ. I did them on these fish earlier. On these, I'm going to use like a streaky vibe to it. I'm just going to kind of messily, I'm going to add the blue first. I'm not going to blend it too much. These fish that I did today and yesterday, I did pointillism on them. I just dotted my brush to make the scales all over it, pretty much, except for the fins. I did a swiping motion, but the rest of it was pointillism. So I'm going to swoop just like 3 swoops of antebellum blue, and I'm going to do like 3, oh, this peacock is really dried up. Might just do 1 peacock swoop in there, right down the middle. Okay, I'm going to let that set up before I add the yellow and the red because I don't want it to muddy too much. So I'm going to do this one now. 3. Yeah, that is a good one. What about turn your eyes upon Jesus? That one's good. Look for the finish. Wonderful grace. That's a good one. One time I had this dream, and I was on the water in a boat, and it was pitch black. There was no light, and I was scared because I couldn't see where I was going. I mean, literally pitch black. And I remember asking in my dream, like, God, why don't you show me the way? Because it's so dark. And the sky lit up like a fire. Like, it was literally fire in the sky. And when the sky lit up, there were boats, thousands of boats around me with people in them too. And all of a sudden, we could all see each other, and we all felt safe. We weren't alone. It's a pretty cool dream.
Not alone.
Oh, Sarah, they said you have a beautiful singing voice.
Oh, thanks.
Crazy talented. So that's the one who almost ran you over.
Carrie's my friend. Carrie almost ran me over. I'm going to go ahead and tell this story. Last month in Canton, Carrie came to the booth and introduced herself and bought some garland pieces to make our holiday garland. And when she was getting ready to leave, she leaned to put her bag in the front basket of her cart, and her purse strap hooked on the accelerator, and she smashed it into the table. And she was really sad about it, but I told her it was okay. It wasn't a big deal. It really wasn't. We break our own stuff every day. Like, it's not a day if something doesn't get broken. So I'm still just doing the blue parts. I'm going to do this top window, and then I'll go back and do the bottom parts. It's looking cute, though, huh? Mm-hmm. Has it been an hour yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A little antebellum blue. Add a tiny bit of peacock. Okay. Now, oh wait, the door window. Let me do it too. I started out as a music major in college.
Really?
My grandmother, my mama was a music major. She taught music for years and years. And my mother was a music major. And I did all the all-state choir and all that kind of stuff. I went to school on a voice scholarship. And then the first semester I decided those just weren't my people, the choir people. So I switched to art. Oh, okay.
I could see that.
I was like, these aren't my people. All right, now I'm going to add flowers and the yellow and the red to the windows, and we'll be done. Except for the outline. I'm going to take my palette knife, maybe, because I have everything so messed up over here. Casey, do you have my palette knife?
Yep.
Might I borrow
Casey,
it?
we need the palette knife.
Casey, we need the palette knife to the studio, please. Thank you. Casey's helping me with yard art. I'm going to dip the palette knife in the brown. I'm going to add some choppiness through here in a vertical fashion to indicate that there's a field in front of my church. Not too much. Maybe a wildflower field. Okay, just like that. I'm going to down the windows a little bit. Wake up, guys. Talk to us. So you're ready for what? Yes, okay. Now I'm going to add yellow and red. You singing as he walks with me?
I'm not sure. I'm singing "This Is My Story." This is my song now from here, but I don't remember what song that
This is my story.
Is that Blessed Assurance?
This is my song. Mm-hmm. All the day long. Yeah.
That is. That might be
It's Blessed Assurance.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. I'm just adding a few red swipes in. Speak it to the stained glass. Now I'm going to add a few yellow swipes. Stained glass just really lights up, especially when you outline the window, and it makes more sense to your eye what you're looking at.
Billy's phone got hijacked by aliens.
Turn your radio off.
Yeah.
Like when people used to
Yeah,
call
calling
into
in
the
the
radio
radio.
station. Turn your radio off.
Turn your radio down.
Okay, now I'm going to do the flowers. I think I'm going to add a few. I'm going to use this yellow palette again and add a few of these because of the wheat, you know, or the fall grass look. And I'm probably going to do it a little bit with the burlap too. Have I spent an hour?
Has it been an hour?
I
No,
was-
it's not even 30 minutes yet.
Oh, good. I'm always like, taking forever. Oh my gosh, I like the burlap.
I've seen a couple of comments about you auctioning off your work. So
Oh, this
pretty
one?
much what we do at Canton, except we don't really auction. Except it's nothing like what we do at Canton.
Except we don't auction anything.
We hope you'll pay full price. We might take a couple dollars.
Go follow me on the Artsy Pet. I'll pay something for you. You can order something. Blessed assurance, Jesus is Okay, I'm going to take a dry brush. I've been pulling wet brushes out. I have so much going on over here today.
Yeah.
That's a mess. I'm very...
This is a typical pre-Canton work file.
Yeah, and I'm super organized,
starting to
so it drives me crazy. Okay, this one is a little old, a little flayed out, so I'm going to push it down just some more. It even has like some dried paint on it to give it some stiffer areas. So I'm gonna do my buttercream, buttercream, and I'm gonna dip it gently. No, don't soak it up. Brush it off, fan it off some, and now I'm just gonna splotch around to give the illusion that there's flowers. Some are heavy, some are light. So it really, because they're all different, it really doesn't matter. And you don't need to do them super close together. You don't need to cover the whole area. I'm going to cover my baseline of the ground just to kind of blot out that line. You could, if you wanted to, go in and put your outline along the ground before you do this, because I'm kind of preventing it from happening afterwards. If that's going to bother you, I'm just gently touching. I'm going to also, I'm picking up some brown in there. I'm going to do a little bit of yellow also on here. And I'll do it a little more sparingly than I did the white. Gives the illusion of a field of flowers, tiny flowers. I'm breaking up the yellow into where I did heavier white areas. I'm also going to add a few to the top of the window box. I'll come back with some gentle white in there.
I don't know why those windows kind of reminded me of the Starry Night Van Gogh painting.
Yeah. Yeah. Surrealist work. All right. I don't want to overdo it on this field, so I want you to be able to see the green underneath. Now I'm going to do my outline. And if I had the vinyl ready for you like I should have, I would have gone and cut the vinyl. Right here it would say, "Blessed Assurance, Jesus is mine." Because that's the one I like for this. I'm going to use my handy dandy paint marker, Sharpie paint pen that I like. I get it at Walmart. I don't know. I might need a thicker one. Let me see. No, it's not bad today. I'm going to outline it. I'm going to do a full-on outline because I think it goes with this style. You could. And we have several church. We have several church.
Yeah, we had a whole series of them. I think it's about 8 of them, really.
Yeah, I drew them a year or so ago. I just thought they would be, in my mind, they would be super popular. I don't know how popular they ever were, but I'm going to take about
mildly.
6.
I mean, they sold.
I'm going to take 6 to Canton. I don't think people think about painting them, but when they see them, they're like, oh, yeah, I want that. Yeah. That's my word from God, you know.
Did you do something where you took a church cutout and actually mounted it to the front of a circle?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Casey said, how do you keep the vinyl from peeling up the paint, and what do you seal it with afterwards?
I seal before. That's the trick for me, because I think the seal peels the vinyl, or like makes it not stick. It gets up under it. So I like to paint them, seal them, and then let it dry for a while, a good 24 hours, and then put the vinyl on top of the seal because it sticks to the seal better. That's my process always. I haven't had any problems with adding the vinyl after. I've had lots of problems with adding it before.
Sorry about the camera angles, guys. I wasn't in here for a minute and came back and hardly had anything.
Really?
It wasn't that bad.
She moved a little
bit. It wasn't that bad, Sarah. She spent the mind at me hard.
Yeah. You get for running off.
abandoning me. Don't you love how
That's a
God?
good idea. Lisa Beth said the church by her has a big old tree next to it, and she would put a tree next to it.
Oh, that would be cool. This is my cross. Just gonna draw a dainty little cross.
What do you seal with, Sarah?
Rust-Oleum clear coat. It's on the shelf behind me. I use semi-gloss. Gloss picks up too much fingerprints, and matte just looks like nothing's there. I like a little shine. I like a little shine. Now, let me tell you, you can use this. You can use the painter's pen, the big thick one. Just depends on how thick you want your lines. I do not ever just use a straight Sharpie marker because I have had them run when I spray it. So I like to, that's just a lesson I learned. You always take the chance of burning everything, but you can test it on the spot beforehand before you just go hard. All right.
Because he is. Did we say that one yet?
Yes. Isn't that cool though? Like, have you ever just been somewhere and seen something like a door hanger or a painted sign and just knew God was talking to you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I do. I don't get it with door hangers all that often, but I've seen it in T-shirts and
Yep.
things like that.
He's always talking. If you're listening, he's always talking.
Oh, what section online or churches? I don't believe we actually created a category for them. You should be able to do just a search of church, and you'll see a bunch of things pop up.
Hot dog, football.
No, most of that's cleaned up by this point, but it was pretty bad at one point. Call it church stuff. All you gotta do is type in search in our search line, but I'll give you a link to a bunch of search results here. There's a lot of stuff similar to this. You can piece it together. We do have the church cutouts by themselves. They can be mounted on circles or just used as standalone pieces too. Most of them are going to be paint by line.
This is my favorite paint by line, but I have a few other printed out for Canton. I'm going to do 2 of each, about 6 of them, I think.
It actually returns 20 results if you search church. And only 2 of them don't make sense.
What are they?
Well, it kind of does. It's the Christian fish and I can
Isn't
do
that
all
called
things.
the Ithacus?
I don't know. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. The rest of them are actually legit. They're church signs. So, proof that we've been working. Somebody here.
I think it's called the Ithacus. Wasn't it like you would walk up and draw half the fish in the sand with your foot, and if they were a Christian, they would draw the other half?
That's what I always heard. Carrie asked if we have the rock tomb with the cross on top. Is that something we had?
We have a tomb for sure. I don't know if we have a tomb with the cross. The tomb looks like a boho rainbow. That's something I can do.
It does. Look at that.
Yeah.
I would get that in the sanding pit and think it was trash.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'll make one before Easter. A tomb with a cross. That would be a good one.
I don't think we have what she's asking about here. You have a lot of crosses. We got over 100. Let me see how many cross shapes. Oh, we got over 200 cross shapes.
Soon we'll have a cross filler bag too. I've just been busy with Canton.
Yeah, people are pretty regularly buying those little tiny shapes at what are they, 3, 4, and 5 inch mostly. Mm-hmm. Those are good. They're a free shipping item too. So
One more thing I want to add is just a little bit of gold.
Do you ever come close to Georgia? We used to go to Atlanta for what was that for? World Market or something like that?
Market in
Or Atlanta
Atlanta.
Market is what it was.
Yeah.
We haven't been in years now, and I don't think we did anything else. Does Kettle Corn go there?
Market was in Dallas.
The closest
Well, we had Atlanta Market 1 year too. Dallas Market's a separate thing.
Yeah, we've been over anywhere that way in a long time.
Atlanta, the ATL.
And then it was basically like a wholesale show.
Just adding a little bit of this gold to the windows, and I'm gonna add it to the cross.
I like it, Sarah.
Blessed assurance,
You want
Jesus is mine. There it is.
Wow. Wow.
You can do it. You can do it. I mean, all I did was dot and dab and swipe. Like, you've got this. So do we have our winners with their friends? Okay. This is an 18-inch circle round, too, in case you wanted to order one this size. These will be in Canton. 6 of them will be in Canton painted.
Okay.
We'll go to our crafty mark today. Sorry to interrupt.
Who's her friend? She didn't tag a friend?
No, ma'am.
Oh, you could have given one to your friends.
I don't know. How does they can tag friends on there too, huh? Just like in the comments.
Yeah, you can. I don't know how that works.
You just put that.
For Facebook, Peggy Flores, you're gonna win. You're gonna send us the information of your guest winner. Also, she just tagged somebody. I can't find it in the comments. There, it's a long list of comments.
Email us at build-a-cross.com.
Support that.
I can't ever. I'm an artist, okay?
Find your prize. You know it.
Email us at support@build-a-cross.com and send us your friends' shipping info along with yours, because we're going to bless both of you today with the church round. And just, consider this little paint tutorial today a message from God. Hopefully it brought you back some memories or helped you think of some songs. Maybe you'll spend the rest of your day singing them in your head, and it'll just be a good day for you. So thanks so much, guys.